Well, good morning. Today is Tuesday, July 25th. I think I said yesterday was Monday the 26th. We go forward, we don't go backwards. Anyway, today is the 25th. I'm sitting out here waiting for Denise. She does her half mile before me. Oh, look at, there's a little black squirrel. I don't know if you can see it. Right by the tree. I know. We don't have very many squirrels around here, so I get very fascinated by squirrels. I know they're rodents. You don't have to tell me that. I know that. But it's a rodent I like. Anyway, we have one birthday. Today is Ginny, G-I-N-N-Y, Ginny's birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Jenny. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. Well, I hope you have a great birthday since you get to celebrate it all by your lonesome because you're the only one that told me. But we also have some anniversaries. Today is Karen Owen's 36th anniversary, but she still hasn't told me who her significant other is. So Karen, you and your honey, happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy, 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 happy anniversary, happy, 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 happy anniversary. It's also Stephen and Paul Ramey, R-A-M-E-Y. It's their anniversary today. It's their 25th. Happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy, 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 happy anniversary, happy, 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 happy anniversary. And finally, it's Susan and Chris Stevens, their 3rd anniversary. They're just getting started. But you know what? You got to start somewhere. Happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy, 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 happy anniversary, happy, 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 happy anniversary. Well, I hope you have a great anniversary, but now I got to turn you around because here comes Denise. Here she comes. Look at her all matchy-matchy. I gotta get up. Oh. It's getting harder and harder as I get older and older to get up out of the chair. Piper's ready to go. She said, let's go, let's go. Let's not even stop. Let's not even slow down. Let's just keep going. Let's just keep going. Well, she says, I didn't want to sit. There's no cars. There's no birds. What the hell? What the heck?
I had 3 minutes early. Huh?
Yeah, there we go. Let's get a groove on.
Let's keep going.
Is it hot enough?
It's actually a little cool.
Yeah, which is nice because it's going to get hot.
Yes, it is.
All right. Piper stopped because she knew this is where we stopped.
And I kept walking.
And she says, excuse me, this is where we stopped to close off and say goodbye. It's starting to get warm.
It is. It's going to be humid again today.
Yes. Did we ever get rain? I heard a thunder and lightning last night.
Yes, we did.
Because I got to water the flowers because we're supposed to get rain every day, but I don't count on it.
Here comes two vehicles. Piper, no
together.
Barking. Let's see how good you can be on film. No barking. That was a good one. Okay, no barking. Good girl, Piper. Boy, do I want to.
She says, I'm thinking about it, though. I'm thinking about it. Let me turn you around. She says, I was thinking about it, Mom. I really was.
But she was good.
But that's where we live down there. Then I can get in the yard and I can chase the birds.
Yep. And the bunnies. We got a lot of bunnies. Baby bunnies.
She says, let's go. Well, I'm back from my walk. I thought I'd sit down here for a hot minute before I go and take my shower. It's starting to get muggy. Our sprinkler system's not working, so I watered my flowers along the side of the house and in the front of the house. Did all my in the back here. See my flowers, how pretty they are. So I watered them back here, and then I emptied the dishwasher. And I did some weeding. Oh my gosh, it's been a while since I did some weeding. There were a lot of weeds. So now I'm going to just sit down. I'm going to have a nectarine and 32 ounces of water before I go and take my shower. I still have to go to the post office today. Got a mail package to my sister-in-law. And then stay on track. Eat more vegetables today. That's my plan. Eat more vegetables than fruit. I know I'm starting off with fruit, but you know, I'm not giving up my fruit. I'm going to still continue to eat my fruit. We all know that. But waiting for Jim to get back from the doctors. He had to go for a ultrasound scan of his abdominal, that's a big word, abdominal aorta. which is just a precautionary measure that they do once a year. So I didn't see the point of me going and just sitting in the waiting room for that. So I went for my walk instead. I got up when he got up. And then probably when he gets home, he'll sit out here with me for a little bit. And then we'll get on with our day. He took today off of work. Surprised he's not even, well, he might still go in. I don't know what he's planning on doing. We'll see. So, all right. I didn't even bring my book out here. I'm just going to relax. How's that sound? And then take my shower. So I'll talk to you guys soon. Well, I stopped by the post office, and guess what? I got mail. And look at the postmark date. The 12th. But I went on vacation on the 14th, and this is the first chance I've got to get to the post office. I had to mail a package today for my sister-in-law. So I thought, I'll check the post office box. How does that sound? Power and purpose. You have both. I need this week, so that's why I waited. I always believe in signs, and I think the sign is that this is the week I really needed to hear this. All your followers know it, and I know it, and I hope you do too. Sorry for the scratch out. Sandy, thank you for all of your videos and keeping life real. You are the best. You all take care and be safe. Nancy Who 52. Let me show you the inside. Thank you. Like I said, I had such an outpouring of love the other day that how can I disappoint myself when it seems like I haven't disappointed you guys too much. I know I've disappointed you a little bit. You're just too kind and too nice to say it out loud. But I am going to get better. Definitely going to get better. I have not a doubt in my mind that I'm going to get better. This is going to be, I know I say it all the time, but you know what? If I don't keep saying it, then I'm just going to give up, and I'm not going to give up. Look at, no giving up. But I had to wear this shirt today because when I was weeding, I was really losing my balance. So I have to do those exercises with Bob and Brad because my balance is really off. But I think now that I'm back walking, it's going to make a difference. It really is. Although I noticed I shuffled my feet a little bit too much today. But I think it's because I haven't walked in a while. I gotta think about lifting my feet because I just kind of like Mrs. Wiggins on the Tim Conway and Carol Burnett. Well, the Carol Burnett show, but Tim Conway was always called Mrs. Wiggins. I love Mrs. Wiggins. Anyway, okay. I had to wake Jim up in the chair to tell him I was going to the post office, and I'm sure I'm going to get back and find him sleeping in the chair once again. But I'm going to sit outside for as long as I can today before it gets too stifling hot. And well, we have a fan on the gazebo, so I can still sit outside and have the fan blowing on me. But I don't like a fan blowing on me. And look, I need a haircut. I know, Sandy, you don't need a haircut, but I do. I need a haircut. I really think I need a haircut. So. Okay, I think I showed you my nectarine. We had some leftover salad from dinner last night. I'm going to have that for my lunch because I told you I'm going to eat a lot of vegetables today. And I think I'm going to put some strawberries and raspberries in my salad to kind of perk it up a little bit. So, okay, let's get home and get to reading. I want to finish my book today. Definitely want to finish my book today. So I think I have 75 pages left. It's like a piece of cake. Get that done in no time. Just as I suspected, sound asleep. Tried to call him by his name, but he wouldn't wake up. But his stomach is going up and down, so I know he's alive. But he's exhausted. Okay, this is what Jim would call a massive salad. It's actually a 12-point salad because I have 4 points for a half a cup of cottage cheese on the bottom of the bowl, and I have some olives and some feta cheese. I'm going to say for 2 points, maybe 3 points, so that'll put it 7, and 5 points for the dressing, so that makes it 12 points. As you know, if you watch me, I don't like eating egg on my salad, but I like to have an egg, so my protein is going to be the egg and the cottage cheese. A cup of tea also. Yeah, Alyssa's over. Let's see if we get on. See how much, when you're young, you can hop on those things so easily. And there's Hannah. Let's see if I can get her in a little bit closer. There's Hannah. No, you can't see Hannah. I'm going to have to stand up. Oh, well. And then we got over here, Cindy Lou.
Then I'd fall out. Hi, I'm looking at your apple.
There's her bathing suit over there. It's supposed to be on her
Yeah,
body.
Yeah, in a minute. I will in a minute. I gotta find the other part to it.
Sure. You could just go nudie.
What?
Go nudie.
Yeah.
No bottoms, just the top.
Yeah, you will not be able to unsee that.
And my neighbors will complain. We don't have to worry about losing our power, do we, Jim?
No.
I'll be bringing my food over.
No, it costs us $9,000 to assure that we'll never lose power.
Yep. All the neighbors are thanking us.
For the noise.
So how you doing so far? Day 2 of your diet, Jim.
Doing fine.
People are asking me in the comments if you're still sticking with it. Look at water instead of a pop. That means he's just sticking to it. He's doing good.
Well, especially if you're out cutting lawn, sweating, you need to replenish.
Right. I guess I'm supposed to show you Jim's cup. Let's see if I can get into it quicker. Does it say don't tread on me?
Mm-hmm.
That's Jim's cup.
Like I said,
Okay, we're watching Edie. I'm trying to catch up on some of my videos.
To have
And I'm going to have a little
gonna
sugar-free
try to
jello
push
for
her
0
to
points, a banana for 0
making
points.
the most of them
And
free. I believe we made
I don't
12 or
I'll count it
13.
as a point, but it's just a little pish of
because
ready
I want to
whip.
make most of them today because Thursday
She's talking about making a pot roast, so I was hungry.
1:30 because I'm going to. The rest of them were.
Yeah, I have the same opinion about crumble cookie.
Was amazing.
Not really. Well, anyway, we're watching Joan, but look at
Now we are
my
home.
bird. Oh, they flew away.
We're gonna start
Well, there's one.
some more baking. Andrew's working on the chocolate chips, and I
There was a cardinal here a minute ago, but he's gone. Flew away.
see with the bread. I can just figure it out.
Well, it's hot. I was going to go in the pool. It just takes so much effort. Just put my bathing suit on. So I don't see that happening. I might call Denise maybe tonight. I'll go in the pool later on tonight. Supposed to be hot. Tomorrow we have chances of thunderstorms and tornadoes. So hopefully I'd like it to get dark so that I can have my lights on during the day. Both Terry Weeks and Joan at Joan's Point of Plate both had that happening for them today. Not me, not so much me. Maybe not today. Well, Joan for sure today, but I think Terry's was on Sunday. But I watched her video today. I think I'm pretty much caught up on my videos. I really do think I'm pretty much caught up. So, anyway, so I'm back here, like, oh, see my flowers, see how pretty? This pot right there, there we go. That pot is cracked, and so I can't put any flowers in it. But I'd like to hold it out because it's the one that Sebastian got me. So I got flowers there, I got flowers there, I think I got flowers over there. So I've already watered them. But anyway, once again, I want to thank everybody for all their support and encouragement and all the nice things that you've been saying to me the last couple days about my video on Sunday about how embarrassed I was. And I was just going through my little quote books that I have around the house, and I came across the one about that I used at the beginning about, you know, like disappointments, and if we could change things in the past, then our present wouldn't be like it is. So I've had disappointments in the past, but I don't let them define me, and I was letting my weight gain define me, making it seem like I was a loser. But and not in a good way loser, a loser not paying attention to my weight loss. So I want to get back on track. Anyway, I was going to wait and do this in the house, which I might just end up going back in the house and doing this, because I had somebody comment to me that they thought that I was complaining when I complained about the noise in the background. I don't want it to sound like I'm complaining, but I just like to point out where the noise is and why it's happening, because it's, you know, like people are cutting the grass because you have to cut it earlier in the evening or really early in the morning because it's just too stifling hot, and it's really kind of dangerous to cut it any other time. It really is. But anyway, I just think I might be moving into the house now. just to finish this up, this little bit I'm going to talk about, because it is, I don't know how loud it is for you, but it is kind of loud out here. And I am not complaining. Truly, I'm not complaining. But I'm just letting you know, I get a lot of comments on emails, people complaining about things that saying that I'm complaining all the time. Whether I'm in my car, the car makes too much noise, the road makes too much noise. If I don't have my microphone on, they can't hear me with my microphone on. If I have my microphone off, the microphone is like staticky. Dogs barking in the background, lawnmowers going off. You think of a reason somebody's going to say something, and they do. They don't put it in the comments, they send it to me in an email. So when I address it on my videos, sometimes it sounds like I'm complaining, and I don't mean it to sound like I'm complaining, because I'm not. I'm just stating the facts. Just the facts, ma'am, as Joe Friday said. So, but let's go in the house so it'll be a little quieter, and then I'll finish my thought process. How's that sound? Oh, look at that lampshade. There we go, that's better. Get some stuff out of the way so that you don't see the mess. This is Jim's section of the thing. He's got his glasses and his knife that we got at Mount Rushmore that has his name on the back, like he doesn't know what his name is. And then a little kit, like a fingernail kit, because he's always clipping a nail or something. So anyway, that's then my Google. I don't know how that works. Jim works that. So anyway, straighten that up a little bit. He's got his little deer box of Kleenex that we only saw the deer box one time, so I have to keep refilling it with Kleenex so that he can keep his little Kleenex box there. Anyway, enough about that. I don't know why he's got the towel here. Who knows? Only the shadow knows. Anyway, I was talking about learning from our mistakes and the wisdom that we get from them. I was looking back at my tracker to see how well I was doing when I first started, and I was doing really well. But I have not been at this particular weight since 2017. For the most part, up until last year, I kept my weight off. I was doing really, really well. But something happened last year, and I don't know what it was, but I went off the rails, and I really gained a lot of weight back. But when I'm looking at my tracker, it's encouraging but discouraging at the same time, because I can see I stayed pretty steady with my weight loss. I kept like losing a little bit, and then maybe gaining a little bit, and then losing a little bit, and then gaining a little bit. So I was like on a steady path. And then right around my birthday last year, for whatever reason, not in 2023, but in 2020, or not in 2022, but like right around 2021, is when I started steadily forgetting the things that I've learned in the past, and just convincing myself, anytime now I can get back on track. Anytime I know I can do it. I just know for a fact, when I went into the 20s, I thought, just a little tweak, I'll be back in the teens again, not a problem. And then when I get into the 30s, and so on and so forth. And so it's just, but I've made a lot of mistakes in my past, but I've learned a lot. Like I've told you before, I was terrible with money, so bad with money. And now I have money to spend. It's just, I've learned my lesson. I learned from my past. Now, if I would have been really good with money my whole life, I know, it would have been different. My life would have turned out different, but I don't necessarily know that it would have been better, because I have everything that I need in my life, other than losing my weight, other than that. But as far as I have my health, I have my family, I have my faith, I have my YouTube channel. I just have everything going my way. I really do. And I don't mean to be like, I know that there's people out there that are struggling with different things. And I don't mean to be like a braggart about it. I don't mean it to sound like that. It's just the fact that, I have had a good life, and I'm living a good life now. And even with all of the trials and tribulations that I had through my life, I've always had a good life. I always have. I have a strong marriage. I have beautiful children. I have beautiful grandchildren. you know, the weight is the least of my issues as far as my happiness. Would I be happier being thinner? Yeah, if I'm going to be honest, yeah, I would be happier because I'd be able to do a lot more. But I think that I've picked up a lot of wisdom and things. And now I realize, and I've been thinking and reflecting on it this week, that when I want to lose weight, I have to eat more vegetables. I was going crazy with the fruit. Now, I know fruit is good for you, but fruit is still sugar. It's still sugar. And I was able to, with my lunch, have my fruit. I had my berries in my salad. My ex-daughter-in-law was over with Alyssa and her girlfriend. They were in the pool, and she said, "Do you have strawberries and raspberries in your salad?" And I said, "Well, yeah." Like, you know, that's so odd. So I was still able to eat my vegetables, but have my fruit and enjoy both of them at the same time without going to an excess. Now, I know that my portion sizes need to be controlled. I realize that. But when I look back, even when I was growing up, we didn't have a lot. We really didn't. We were really kind of poor. But I never felt like we were like given skimpy sized foods. I mean, we ate a lot of vegetables growing up, and I think that's why I love vegetables. And with my children, I gave them a lot of vegetables. Sometimes I think, like, if you're going to learn from the past, I was always overweight my whole life. Basically, since I was like 22, I've been overweight. So when my children came along, I always made a point of having healthy foods. Like, we'd have apples, we'd have oranges, we'd have fruits, we'd have vegetables, we'd have all of this stuff. Very rarely, like on their birthdays, they'd have cake and ice cream, but very rarely did we go out of our way to have unhealthy foods in the house, because we just didn't. Because I didn't want them to grow up and have weight issues like I have. But then in a way it kind of backfired on me, because when they got old enough to go and buy their own foods, they started buying the foods that aren't so healthy, and so then they've gained weight. I still think, with the wisdom that I've learned over the years, I still would have encouraged healthier eating with them. But I would have realized that I needed to incorporate the knowledge of, you can still have a cookie or a donut or some cake, something other than a celebration day. And then maybe it would have been different for them. I don't know. Like I say all the time, you have to want to do it for yourself. If you don't want to do it for yourself, you're not going to do it, no matter how many people tell you. Now, the only thing I could tell you right now is, if somebody was to tell me that for every pound I lost, that someone in my family would lose a pound too, or they would even lose 2 pounds. If that was even possible, if there was somewhere in the universe that would be a wish that would be granted, oh my gosh, that would be my incentive to like lose a lot of weight, because I know that I could benefit someone else in my family to lose weight. And I just wish there was a way that can be happening, but it's not ever going to happen in my lifetime. It's just not going to happen in my lifetime. So all I can do is try to encourage them by getting back on track, because I kind of think I gave them permission to see, well, you know, Mom's not really watching her diet anymore. She's not really watching her plan. So, you know, I think when I was losing weight, I encouraged them to lose weight, but then when I started gaining weight, I was encouraging them to gain weight. So that's the wisdom I've learned from my mistakes, is that I have to get back on track eating healthy so that they can start seeing my weight loss again. Because, as they had pointed out, when I was heavier before and I lost all my weight and I showed them before and after pictures, they even said, "I don't remember you being that big. I really don't remember you being that big, but my gosh, I can see your weight loss." And then they started eating healthier and they started losing weight. So I showed the picture the other day on I think it was on my meeting highlights, of just how wide my butt has gotten. And just from 2 years, 3 years. So I've shared that picture with them. And then when they look at it, they go, "Oh my gosh." You know, they couldn't believe it, because I showed every one of them. I look at this picture of me, and they go, "And you put that on your channel?" And I said, "Yeah, I did," because it's just a reminder of how quickly you can fall to the wayside and gain all your weight back, like I did. And so I'm hoping the fact that I shared that with them, that they can have a reality check too, because, oh my gosh, reality check for me, definitely. It was definitely a reality check. Here's a picture if you didn't watch my meeting highlights, because first of all, disclaimer, sit down. Okay, you sitting down? Hold on to something and then look away because I'm hideous. Look away because I'm hideous. And I say that in a loving way. I don't say that as a put down of myself. I'm just saying sometimes, as much as you don't like to get your picture taken, sometimes as much as you don't like to acknowledge that you've gained weight, sometimes that you think that you've only gained a little bit of weight and it's not really that noticeable, you need to be reminded. So this is my reminder to myself. I told you, look away, I'm hideous. It's so embarrassing. It's just so embarrassing. And I understand that there's a lot of people that are in the same boat as me and doing the same things, putting on some weight thinking you've not really put that much weight on. I knew how much weight I put on. I knew that. I didn't have to look in a mirror to know that I put a little bit of weight on. In my mind, a little bit of weight. But pictures don't lie. Now, I know pictures can add a couple pounds. I'll say even if it gained 10 pounds, that was a wide-ass berth. That was like, okay, even if I was 10 pounds, it's still like 50 pounds too much. So I have that on my screensaver now on my phone. So when I swipe my phone to get, I think, oh my gosh, yeah, oh yeah. I have it hanging on my refrigerator. I just know that I needed a reminder and I needed to do something and acknowledge it. I have no problem sharing my weight with you. As far as the number, I don't like saying out loud because I have reached that point that it's just that is kind of bothering me saying the number out loud. And so many of you have been so gracious to say that you don't really need to know how much I weigh. Thank you very much. But I might get back to that point, but right now I'm just going to do how much I lost each week. It's definitely easier with Jim helping me with the planning of the meals and eating better. When he was cutting the lawn today, when he was taking his breaks, could have shot the man because it's like too hot to be cutting the lawn. And he cut the front and the back. He always waits to the hottest day of the year. I don't know why he does this, but he always waits to the hottest day of the year. But anyway, instead of having a pop like he normally does, he got a big glass of ice water. And he did take a lot of breaks. I'll give him that because I was on him. So it probably took him maybe 3 or 4 hours to cut the front and back grass. Now, I by no means have that much lawn. On a good day, he can cut the front and the back in probably half an hour. But it's so hot and muggy, I made him take a lot of breaks. And each break he took, he drank a glass of ice water. So he probably drank I would say, 64 to 75 ounces of water today, which is good because Jim does not drink water. And then he had the salad for dinner last night, which I was shocked that he didn't complain about that. But anyway, learn your mistakes from the past. Get the wisdom from your mistakes, because if we never made a mistake, we would never learn anything. And let me think, life would be kind of boring if everything went your way. If everything went your way completely every single day of the week, every minute of the day, you didn't have anything you had to overcome or challenge yourself with. I know, let me try that one time. But I really do think it would be a boring life. I mean, I think that the struggles that we have and the fact that we overcome obstacles gives us that little bit of that we needed. And sharing the pictures definitely has given me a little bit of oomph. And so I want all of you to go into your phones or whatever and look for your heaviest picture. You don't have to share it or anything, but look at your heaviest picture and then look at yourself now, because I'm sure that you're a lot smaller than the heaviest picture that you have in your phone, and be proud of your accomplishment. I was to the point that, like, if I lost 0.1, 0.2, what was the point? 0.1, 0.2, big deal. I can gain 5 pounds in the weekend. I can gain 5 pounds overnight. But you have to face the reality. It's just the way people's bodies work, and my body doesn't like to give up the weight as quickly as it used to. And I have to accept that fact and rise up to the challenge. Because once I overcome that again, which I will, I'm gonna feel such accomplishment that I haven't felt in a long time. I really haven't felt accomplished about my weight loss in a very, very long time. I always start the month off all gung-ho. We all know that. Every month. This is the beginning. This is the beginning. As you can see, every month I started off with a new beginning for January, February, March, April. Every month. I have the best of intentions at the beginning of the month. My problem is I kind of lose those intentions in the middle of the month. So I have to learn from my mistakes, get some wisdom out of my past 6 months, 7 months of screwing up on my diet, on my plan, whatever you want to call it, on my journey. But finish the year strong, because that's my plan, is to finish the year strong. I'm hoping, I'm trying to lose 5 pounds by my birthday, which is September 7th. I think that's a really reasonable goal, to lose 5 pounds. In the past, I would say, 5 pounds, Sandy, please. Let's just go for 10. 5 pounds is nothing. Anybody can lose 5 pounds. Obviously, I can't because I gained and gained and gained and gained. So I'm going to just be on my best behavior to lose 5 pounds by my birthday, which is, I think, in 6 weeks, 7 weeks maybe. And just be happy with that. I really am going to be happy, because it's better to be 5 pounds lighter than 5 pounds heavier. Because if I'm 5 pounds heavier, I'm in the next set of numbers, and that will not make me happy. So, okay, I'm going to end the video now because I blabbered on way too long. So, like, comment, subscribe, and share, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow. How's that sound? I'm fine. Please don't think that I'm back feeling all embarrassed and everything. Oh, I'm embarrassed, but you know, like I'm get over it. Snap out of it. That's what I'm going to do.